Hello. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to film this like little health fitness type of video just so you guys can get a little bit more of an inside look on just the habits and kind of what keeps me consistent when it comes to the gym and all of the good things. So I just wanted to share with you guys and answer a couple questions about just my workout split, some diet stuff, and then some just mindset and things like that. So first off, when it comes to my workout split, okay, so this is how like my workouts are throughout the week. I usually work out 5 times a week and I take 2 rest days. So my first day is usually going to be a back day. My next day is usually legs, and then I take a rest on Wednesday, and then on Thursday usually we'll hit more like arms and chest. And then on Friday, I do an ab and cardio day. And then on Saturday, I usually do a leg day again. And then I take Sunday as my rest day. So that's my workout split. And I've been doing that now consistently for the past couple months or so. I'm really trying to get like more and more every single month. I'm learning new things. I'm always like progressing, and I am in no way a professional. I am not someone who is here to give like professional advice. I'm just here to share what works for me and what I personally have found to be helpful. But like, do not take everything that I say like literally, because I don't want to be responsible for that. But this is just what's worked for me. So that's my workout split. And then my diet. So I don't think that you guys have really seen, but I am really bad about my diet. I eat pretty healthy. I eat like pretty consciously. I just don't eat as often as I should be, and I don't have like 3 complete meals or 4 or 5 or whatever. I kind of like slack in that area, and I'm really trying to consciously get better at it. But what some like good like go-to meals for me throughout like my week or so is always chicken with rice, chicken with pasta. I actually filmed like a chicken recipe in one of my last vlogs, so you can go back and look in the first, I'm pretty sure it's my first or second vlog. And then also there's a reel on my Instagram of how I like to prep my chicken. And then I love to make like ground turkey with like taco seasoning, and I'll make like a good taco bowl with some rice and some lettuce, some avocado, sour cream, cheese, all the things. So I like to do that probably at least once a week. I love my pasta and I love my carbs. I'm always a carb girl. And then also like salads. I like to eat at least probably a couple salads in a week. And I usually will have that for lunch. And then just when it comes to like breakfast stuff, breakfast is probably the easiest for me. I love just doing like egg on an English muffin with like some butter and jelly on one side, the egg, and then I just do 2 pieces of turkey bacon, or I'll do an egg on a bagel or avocado toast. There's so many different options for breakfast. I feel like that's probably my easiest. But yeah, so I'm really consistent with those things. And then I'm also consistent with my protein powder. So I try to take my protein powder every single workout. There are some days that I of course miss, and like I just replace it with just getting in some good breakfast. But typically I'm trying to take my protein powder. My protein powder that I take is vegan. It's cruelty free, or my protein powder that I take is vegan, and it's like a natural like vanilla flavor, which I actually love to drink. So I love that. And then I also take those powders in the morning. So I take my greens, my collagen, and then my energy in the morning before my workouts, just to give me that extra like fuel in the morning and like go into the gym with a little bit of something in my stomach. I have found that like if I eat a banana maybe before I go to the gym, that helps me out. If I eat like some yogurt or just like a little parfait, I like doing that as well. I'm also going to insert my girl Sammy kind of talking a little bit more about this kind of stuff, just so that you can hear another person's perspective and someone who's also very consistent in the gym and has seen massive results. She doesn't think that she's seen results, but I'm like, girl, I see them. So she's killing it. But yes, I'm gonna insert that now, and you guys can hear a little bit from her. Okay guys, so I am here with my girl Sammy. You guys have seen her a couple times in the vlog. I got a couple questions about like nutrition and food and things like that, and Sammy lived with me for about a month in August, and when she lived with me, that was like when both of us were like super duper on our stuff with nutrition. And so I just wanted to ask her a couple questions because I think that she's like a good person to go to when it comes to this stuff. So Sammy, how long have you been working out now?
for about 2 years.
Okay.
This summer it'll be 2 years.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
And
consistently like every day.
yeah, I would say, how many times a week?
There is times that, of course, that you don't feel like working out and you're like kind of pushing yourself. But I'd say Monday through Fridays, I always try to go to the gym, and it's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It's my lower body days. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, I do upper body.
Okay, perfect. Whenever like you do like a good like leg day or whatever, what is like the first thing that you come home to like eat? Like what does like your day kind of look like? How many meals do you have? Like what are you focused on making sure that you get in throughout the day?
Before I go to the gym, I like to have something in my stomach, because when I'm lifting, I usually do weight training, I feel a little lightheaded. So just like having a little something in your stomach kind of helps me too.
I think so too. It gives me like that fuel, I feel like.
I would either have like a banana, like something small. I do like yogurt with granola.
Okay, yeah, same.
And other fruit like blueberries or raspberries. And then I go to the gym, I work out for about an hour, I come back. I try to have breakfast, so for me that would look like 3 eggs. Then I do turkey bacon with like an avocado toast. Okay. That's like really my go-to.
Okay, perfect. And like do you have usually like a snack in between lunch, or do you just go straight to lunch around like?
It just depends like how my day's looking like. I haven't been seeing a lot of results, but it's because I'm not eating enough.
Gotcha.
So now that I'm starting to be just more conscious of how I'm eating, I try to just set alarms throughout the day. Every 2 hours, I try to have something in my stomach. So after breakfast, usually recently it's been around, I'll have breakfast around 7:30. I'll be hungry again around 9. Okay. So for this, I would either have the protein powder from Monette, almond milk, or I don't know, whatever I have.
Yeah.
And then I'll have that. I don't have anything too heavy. Yeah, so like a little something. It could either be like apples with peanut butter or something small. And then around 12 or so, I'll have actual lunch. And then just kind of do the same thing. So like lunch, a snack in between, and then dinner, and then a little something before bed.
Okay, love that. So yeah, so you're definitely like fueling your body. Right now you're trying to build. Like, so you have to make sure that you're consistently like eating, having good meals in. And I feel like she eats like we both eat, I would say, pretty clean. Like we're not someone who like, we're not really people who go for fast food too much. I feel like we'll maybe treat ourselves like here and there, but
but if it's like, it's not like really fast food for me, at least. It's like if I want to go out and buy something, I'll probably go for like
a healthier, like a healthier option, something.
Yeah, and it's not even just to keep it healthy. It's just kind of like what I like to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if I'm feeling like a little like, ooh, maybe I'll have like Chick-fil-A or something.
Okay, yeah, same. I've got like little things like that. Okay, so what would you say to someone who's like trying to like get into the gym, they're trying to be consistent, but like they can't like bring themselves to like do it. They're just like they're people that like don't feel inspired or don't feel motivated to go to the gym.
Well, to be honest, just kind of like speaking from my own perspective, I started going to the gym because a lot of the times people, especially my family, they would bring out the things that I was not really happy with myself, or like just, and I know like it's not they're like they have like the best intention of them just saying like
same, absolutely,
you know? But it just gets to you, and like just hearing it so repetitively from your family, especially, it was just kind of like, I don't know. So then just like constantly hearing those things come at me, and then just realizing that it was making me feeling a certain way, I just took action and I went to the gym. So I would say for like an advice for people to maybe look into, it would just be, what is your overall goal and what do you want to accomplish? Not only, don't do it without anything that drives you.
Yeah, you have to have that fuel in your fire. Like, you have to have a reason to be like going, and I feel like once you have that like deeper reason, like you're gonna want to be like on it and going. Like there's even like people that like have those comments made to them, like that like use that during their workouts to like push them through it, to be like, okay, I'm gonna go harder on this set, I'm gonna go continue to like keep working harder and harder because they're trying to get to that.
That's very true. Yeah. It should be something that inspires you, not only what people are saying, but also like why you're doing this. Another reason why I do this is because when I'm 50, 60, I want to be able to move around and like not be using a cane, or you know what I mean, like still be able to
healthy. Yeah, move it. Like I feel like we also just do it for like our it's like our sanity. Like it keeps us like happy and like doing things for ourselves. Like it feels like
Yes.
it's
Wow,
something
that's
to
very
do
true.
for us and like to thank
That's
our
very true.
body and like continue to grow it.
Just
So,
like self-care overall.
yeah, it's
like
exactly.
just
Self-care.
being conscious that you're doing this for yourself at the end of the day, and once you start building a routine out like around it, it becomes a habit, and when you don't do it, you're like, well, like I'm missing something.
Yeah.
And you start, it's like a little barrier. So like you do one thing, and then once you're over it, you're like, okay, how else can I improve myself? So you start building really, really healthy habits around this particular activity. But no, yeah, for sure, it's like one of my best things I've ever done.
Yes, same. Thank you, Sammy.
Of course.
Okay, and then really quickly, I just wanted to talk a little bit more about like consistency in the gym. So I think that the reason why people do not go to the gym and they procrastinate it and whatever is because we give ourselves too much time to think. And this goes for like everything in life. Whenever there's something hard to do or you don't want to do it, the problem that we all have is that we sit there and we think about doing the action for so long that we actually talk ourselves out of it. And then we're just like, it's fine, I'll just go tomorrow. Do not do that. For me personally, I love having my workouts at the beginning of my day because it just makes me spring out of bed and I'm like, let's go to the gym, let's get this day going, like let's get it today. And it really just puts me in a good mood for the rest of my day. I feel like putting it off and like just waiting on going, it just makes me not really want to go. So yeah, I would say just when it comes to being consistent, you have to make a schedule that you're actually gonna follow. Maybe start with only 3 days in the gym and then continue to up and up and up it. Also, it doesn't have to be like the gym. Like you could also just work like out at home. I worked out at home for a really long time, especially during quarantine. Worked out at home. I've done like mile runs. I've done Pilates for years. So many other things you can do that also might be more enjoyable to you. Personally, the gym is like what I love now, but before it was Pilates and before it was hot yoga and things like that. So find what makes your heart sing, find what makes you happy at the end of the day, and then go and do that. But I really hope that this video was helpful. I hope that it gave you some good ideas. If you guys have more questions, do not hesitate to reach out to me. I'm always here to give you guys my tips and tricks and help you out wherever I can. And I just always want this to be useful and helpful. So thank you.